All right, today, day 106, stretching and rest day. So we're gonna do about 20 minutes of stretching, some yoga moves, and that's it. No weight training today, no cardio. I mean, if you feel like you need to, you can. But yeah, you want to at least take 1 to 2 days off. So let's do it. All right, so on the ground, we're gonna start on the ground. So you really don't need shoes for this. That's why I'm wearing flip-flops right now. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is get on the mat, laying down. Actually, yeah, we'll lay down first. Okay, so set your watches first. So I'm gonna set it to yoga. Okay. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is stretch our body, like stretch Armstrong. So you're gonna stretch your arms all the way up towards the wall, and then stretch your feet towards the other wall. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more times. Breathe in, stretch, breathe out. 1 more time. So you're gonna inhale for 3 seconds and then release. Good, perfect. All right, arms in a T. Bringing your right leg over your left. Okay, slowly but surely. If you want, you can press down on your right knee. Just the key is to push that right shoulder down. So you want to breathe in, breathe out. Try to get that shoulder pressing on the ground. If it's all the way on the ground, try and push your leg farther down. Good. Other side, T position. Left leg over right. Good. This one's really far up, so gotta breathe into the stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. On the exhale, extend. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. All right, hugging yourself, knees together. Kind of sway back and forth if you want. Kind of get into the crevices of the tightness. Good. Stretch your left leg out straight. And then move back a little bit. Stretch that one on straight. Pull this one in. All right. Breathe in. When you breathe out, you want to pull your leg into your chest more. Good. Other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Straighten your legs out. Flex your feet. Grab behind your thighs or behind your knees and try and straighten your legs out. So they may shake a little bit. Mine are shaking a tad bit because my hamstrings are tight. Flex your feet. Hold that position. Massively shaking right now, if you could see it. Good. All right. Now, left leg is down, right leg is across your left. Flexing your foot. You're going to grab your left leg, pull it towards you. So you want to interlock your hands. And then you're going to use your elbow or use, push your foot, or your ankle actually, this way. So you're pulling this way, you're pushing that way. Go. For the glutes. Every time you breathe out, You want to pull that leg in and push the other one out. Good, other side, switch. Same thing, cross your right over your left, cross your left over your right. Same thing, pulling the right leg towards you, pushing the left leg away from you. Breathe in. Good, a little more tension, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Good. Hug yourself one more time. Good, okay, so you want to roll yourself up. Now, you're going to get into child's pose. So child's pose, your knees are going to be as wide as the mat. Toes are touching. Okay, you're going to put your hands out in front of you, and you're going to tuck your head in between your arms and sit back on those heels. Some people might be all the way up. You might be super tight. So every time you breathe out, you want to push down a little bit more. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. All right. Now, lunge position. Right leg up, left leg back. My favorite hip flexor stretch. So you're gonna push your left hip forward, right knee forward, back straight. You can put your arms over your head. So go a little bit deeper if you want. You can put your hands on your leg. You can even lean back a little bit with the overhead stretch. All right, other side. Good, pushing that hip forward, pushing the knee forward, hip flexor stretch. Good, all right, take the other leg, you're gonna straighten it out for your hammy, point your toe up, and lean forward. So try not to hunch, okay? You wanna actually bring your chest towards your foot. Good, other side. Again, breathing in, breathing out. Good. All right, if you can, you're going to sit on your heels. If you can, try it. If you can't, it's okay. You might be a little bit up. What you're gonna do is another hip flexor stretch. So again, some of us will hold it up here and hold it. But if you have to, you could do pulsates. So 1, 2, so it's kind of like a bridge except your knees are bent. All right, so we're gonna hold it. So you're gonna breathe in and then breathe out. If you want, you can also touch, if you can't get all the way down, you can actually try and reach for your ankles. Good, perfect. Okay, so this might be tricky for some, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so you're gonna bring your right leg forward. So if you can turn your leg like that, great. If not, just hold it, just bend your knee, okay? If you can't do it on the ground, if you have bad knees or anything like that, you can do it in a standing position, okay? So 1 foot back, 1 foot forward, like this, okay? Just another option to do it if you can't lean on your knee, okay? So, bending that leg, I'm sorry. All right, so this one I can't get completely down. I've seen a lot of people do it because they're very flexible, but that's the whole point in doing it. So again, Modified would be up, like this. Okay, you can even maneuver in the position. Some people like to go a little bit farther and lower their hands. Okay, that gets a little bit deeper in the crevices of the hips and the butt. Okay, but again, you don't have to do that. You can even just sit like this. Okay, I don't know if you can bend and, yeah, the standing one's better for modification. You can even look up, kind of move back and forth, get into those hip flexors, that butt, your hips. Good, other side. So same thing, if you can't turn your leg all the way in, it's okay. This leg's a little bit harder for me. This is my bad side. Okay, so here, so again, I can't, getting down here is very hard, so I'm gonna stay up. So kind of move into the crevices of the tightness, and then once you're doing that for a little bit, you can actually move your elbows down if you feel you can. Back and forth. Good, perfect. All right, perfect, guys. All right, so we're gonna get into our squat. So standing up. We're 10 minutes in. Spread your feet out as far as you can. Okay, so this one, if you need to go up against the wall, you can. Okay, so you're gonna get low into the squat, okay? Sit back on those heels, okay? It might take you a little bit of time to get down there, okay? Sit back on the heels, okay? If you have to go up against the wall, you can, okay? To help out a little bit. Holding that position for another 10 seconds. Breathing in and out. Good. All right, standing up, bringing your feet together. Just kind of dangling down, doing a couple arm circles with your arms. Going inward. 3, 2, 1. Other side. 1, 2. Good. Kind of interlocking, holding your elbows. Kind of just swaying back and forth a little bit. Good. All right, spread your feet out a little bit more. Hands on your knees. Okay, so now you're going to bring your shoulder in, just like that. Good. Good. One more on each side. Good. All right, so now we're going to do, so you're going to get down in a squat position, okay? Coming down, squat, okay? A little bit of a squat, okay? You're gonna keep your hands down on the ground. All you're doing is bending and straightening. Let's do about 10 of these. So a little bend. 3, good. 4, 5, good. Getting in those hamstrings. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Good, perfect. Good job. All right, a couple torso twists with a knee bend. Good. All right, now we're gonna get into, what is it called? I always mix up child's pose and downward facing dog. I always mix them. I know what they are, but I always forget the names. All right, so downward facing dog. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start at the end of your mat. Start at the end. You're going to lower yourself down. You're gonna walk your hands out, just like an inchworm, okay? So now, you're gonna tuck your hips up a little bit, okay? Ankles are probably gonna be off the ground, so you just wanna, well, heels, just bicycle out your legs back and forth. You're gonna tuck your head in between your arms.
Hold yourself there, breathing in and out. Relax your shoulders. Try and push those heels to the floor. If you have to, you can move in a little bit more if that helps. See how my heels are on the ground now? Oh, bug on me. Good. All right, walk your hands back. Good. Bring your feet together. Slowly roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Don't go fast. Slow, slow. Relax your shoulders. Slow, 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 slow. Shoulder shrugs back. Couple shoulder shrugs. Good. Keep going. Almost 15 minutes in. We're almost done. All right, so spread your feet out. Interlock your hands over your head. Tilt to the left. Tilt to the right. I hope everybody had a great 4th. Good. Coming all the way down to the ground. Again, just letting your arms dangle, your head dangle. Let everything go. And everywhere, your head, your shoulders. Good. All right, grab your left foot, grab your left. Look down. Again, breathing in and then breathing out. When you breathe out, you should be able to get a little bit lower. Good, other side. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, perfect. All right, bringing your feet in again. Coming up slowly. Okay, bring your right leg over your left, kicking your hip out. IT band stretch. So your right ankle is pushing in, well, your calf is pushing into the left leg. So that's what's giving it tension. So if you just stand here and just go like this, it's not gonna do anything. Now the left leg is up against your right leg, okay? And that's forcing it. So you're trying to push your right hip out and your left leg is pushing up against it. So that's what's making this stretch right here into your hip, your IT band, right down to your knee. Good, perfect. All right, let's do a couple upper body stretches. So interlock your hands again, okay? So some of you might just pull your shoulders back. Some of you might just want to stay like this, okay? Some of you might not be able to lift it up. Some of you might be able to lift it all the way up. It depends on your flexibility, so. Bring your shoulders back, lift your arms up. Again, breathing into it, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Some people like to bend over and do it, whatever you prefer. Good. All right, bringing your right leg, I think I got bit on my butt cheek because it itches. All right, bring your right arm across your body. I'm putting my flip-flops on. Across your body, okay? Bring your left leg over. All right, so you're pushing, or pulling your right arm to you. So again, left arm is forcing it the other way. Good, other side. So your left arm's just going for the ride. The right arm is what's pulling it and stretching it. Good. Right arm over your head, touching the middle of your back. Left arm grabs your elbow, and your left hand is pulling down. Good, other side. So left arm in the middle, right arm grabs, same thing. You don't want to force it. Again, breathing into it. Good. take your hands in front of you. Let's do a couple rainbow stretches for that rotator cuff. So hands, palms facing out the entire time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, 8, we got 2 more, 9, last one, good. Let's do our stretch, the chest stretch. So find a wall, the inside of your door frame, a pole, something. So you're gonna put your arm up against the pole, okay? So what I'm gonna do is my arm is gonna stay on the pole or the door, whatever you have, the whole time. So all I'm gonna do is just turn my body a little bit, okay? This is staying where it is. All right, here we go. So we'll do right arm first. Here we go, turn away from it. So elbow and arm are still on the wall. Breathing in. When you breathe out, maybe turn out a little bit more. You don't want to go too far. This is about right. If you can't turn all the way, it's okay. You're probably just tight. Some of you may have shoulder issues. You know, certain things that you can't do. Excuse me, you can't do. All right. Left arm is on here. Again, turning your body all the way. So this arm can go a little bit further because that's my throwing arm. I used to play softball, so it can go a little bit farther than this arm. Good, perfect. All right, let's do a little wrist stretch. I got big. All right, so putting your hand palm out in front of you like this. You're gonna take your left hand, you're gonna press on your fingers. You don't want to force it. This is actually good for you baseball players, softball players, even basketball players out there. Probably any sort of sport. Stretching out your wrist, tennis, volleyball, all those sports. Anything, golf. Good, other side. Palm out in front, pressing. I used to do this before I pitched. I was a windmill pitcher, and I used to have to do these sort of stretches before I would pitch, because I always had to focus on the snap. So, and then I always had to do like grips, those grip things. Oh my God, got a bug bite. The grips, I think I actually have them here, because I use them for Spartan because of your grip strength. So actually, if you guys have those grips at home, those are really good. You do have to work out your hands a little bit. It helps with, especially if you're an obstacle course athlete, it even helps with pitching, it helps with all that stuff. So even just doing a couple reps at home, like maybe like 3 sets of like 20, and they have different resistances. Again, I got this off Amazon. And then they have the ones where you stick your fingers in. It's pretty cool. Good. All right, let's do, so palm facing this way. So you're facing down, and then you're gonna push up against here, just a little bit. Don't force it. Also, your feet. I was actually talking to my clients about this. Your feet also need to be, oh, we have to do calf raises, I just remembered. You can't really stretch your feet, but you can foam roll your feet with like a tennis ball or something like that. So I'll show you. I have this little, I actually got this from a seminar that I went to. So this looks a little intimidating here, but you don't even have to use this. You can use a cross ball, you can use a tennis ball. And what you do is you put it under your foot. So it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable at first. So I started doing this when I started doing Spartans, because running a lot, my feet were hurting, and I started doing a lot of this. So at first it's like, but then as soon as you start doing it, it actually feels better. Even if you're on your feet all day, this is definitely a good thing to do. Just rolling on your arch, on your heel, it's really great for that.
All right, guys, we are done. 23 minutes in. Sorry, I keep itching my bug bite. 23 minutes in, stretching and yoga done. So tomorrow we are back to our normal full body day tomorrow. So we're back to basics. Day 107 tomorrow. I will see you guys at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I believe 10 is, yeah, 10 o'clock. Have a beautiful day. Have a happy Sunday. I hope your 4th was great. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10. Have a good day. Bye.